Why does the Crabfeeder's freaky mask look so freaking familiar? You're not imagining it. Here's the surprising connection the villain's headgear has to Game of Thrones. Spoilers ahead. HBO's highly anticipated prequel series, House of the Dragon, is pulling in massive numbers for the network, proving that viewers are happy to return to the fantasy world of Westeros, and in droves. One intriguing element of the show thus far is its swift introduction and then just as swift killing off of the villainous Crabfeeder, aka Cragus Drahar.
The Crabfeeder is backed by powerful entities within the Free Cities who wish to see Westeros weakened.
The masked grayscale-afflicted baddie served as the first major outside threat to the Targaryen protagonists. However, there's also something about him that surprisingly connects Crabfeeder directly to Game of Thrones. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, Crabfeeder actor Daniel Scott Smith talked extensively about his time as the character on House of the Dragon. Among the more interesting tidbits was Scott Smith confirming a cool detail about his character's mask and its ties to a well-known Game of Thrones cult, the Sons of the Harpy. He told the outlet that he discussed the mask with the director of episodes 2 and 3, saying, "We spoke about the idea of him being the first person to wear this mask and it becoming iconic, and therefore it's built from that for Game of Thrones. Why is he wearing the mask? How does he feel about that? It's a power statement, so he's quite happy wearing it." While this is a fascinating connection for House of the Dragon to make to its parent show, it obviously raises more questions than it answers. What inspired the Sons of the Harpy to start wearing masks modeled after the one that Crabfeeder wore? Is he something of a legendary figure for them, or does it have some deeper, perhaps religious connotations? And perhaps most importantly of all, will the showrunners dive into this topic further, or will it be saved for some other far-off spin-off series? Regardless, it's still a big connection between the shows that diehard fans will no doubt appreciate. Daemon Targaryen kills Crabfeeder off-screen in Episode 3, and the first serious outside antagonist the family faces in House of the Dragon is gone in the blink of an eye. Scott Smith told EW that he never even met Matt Smith on the set, and that it was bizarre to see his own prosthetic corpse on TV. It's a strange experience. I don't think many people would experience that normally, but it was quite surreal. It was cool, though. The Crabfeeder never speaks, but the reappearance of the gold mask in House of the Dragon helps visually signify that this person is an enemy of the Targaryens, just as the Sons of the Harpy were in Game of Thrones. Fans of the original series will remember the Resistance Group as one of Daenerys Targaryen's foes in seasons 5 and 6. The group forms to combat Daenerys and her new rule of Meereen. The gold mask is a representation of the Harpy, a gold figure with the head and torso of a woman and the wings, tail, and legs of a bird. This was a symbol of the slave masters in Slaver's Bay, so why Crabfeeder would be wearing the same mask is a bit of a question mark. His armies are from the Free Cities, so perhaps this gold mask is just a way for House of the Dragon to identify a foe of House Targaryen, or perhaps it was just something thrown in for Game of Thrones stans. Daniel Scott Smith admitted that was a factor in his EW interview, saying, "It was definitely a nod to that for, I guess, the fans, because it's something familiar for them."